All right, just 1 second. Just okay. The dark. So you got boy. You got the stairs.
The Dark by Lemony Snicket, illustrated by somebody.
It takes a little bit longer. Okay, by 2 names.
Laszlo was afraid of the dark.
Hold on.
This is going to take forever.
Hold on a minute.
I'm sorry for Mr. Klassen. I'm doing all the heavy lifting in this collaboration.
There's Laszlo. Where did he go?
I'm right over here. Laszlo was afraid of the dark. The dark lived in the same house as Laszlo, a big place with a creaky roof, smooth, cold windows, and several sets of stairs.
Some windows, some stairs.
Several sets of stairs.
There's another set of stairs.
I don't really know why you're making such a big deal out of this. Are you an illustrator or
I'm trying to. Are you reading? I usually do this.
Did you win some special
at home
prize?
Yeah.
I'll try to walk you through it.
Okay.
Sometimes the dark hid in the closet. Draw a closet.
Draw a closet. There's a door.
You skipped a page.
And there's a doorknob.
Sometimes it sat behind the shower curtain. Draw a shower curtain.
Hold on, I gotta do that. Okay, so there's bathtub.
You're skipping pages.
There's claws in the bathtub.
Yes.
Shower.
You should really step it up. People
Hold
want
on
to
a
see
minute.
Margaret Atwood later.
She's from Canada. There's a shower curtain.
But mostly it spent its time in the basement.
I gotta have time to erase this stuff too.
I find time to turn the page.
Yeah.
I don't know why you need so much time to erase
In the
an entire
basement?
whiteboard.
In the basement.
Mostly it spent its
Where are
time
you?
in the basement.
In the basement.
All day long.
No, I'm not. There's a basement.
The dark would wait in a distant corner, far from the squeaks and rattles of the washing machine, pressed up against some old damp boxes and a chest of drawers nobody ever opened.
Okay. How many drawers are there in the chest?
19.
I'm gonna draw 2 drawers. There's a chest of drawers.
At night, of course. At night, of course.
At night?
Yeah.
What happens at night?
The dark went out and spread itself against the windows and doors of Laszlo's house.
I don't know how to draw that. Okay, hold on. There's a house at night, doors, and how many windows?
30.
Draw 3 windows. I did win a Caldecott.
Mr. Snicket won a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award, but you don't see me bragging.
All right, okay, keep going.
But in the morning, the dark would be back in the basement where it belonged.
Okay. In the morning. There's a sun in the morning. That's as good as it's gonna get.
Laszlo would peek at the dark every morning.
This is going badly. Laszlo again. All right. Oh, in the basement, right?
Yes.
All right.
Laszlo would peek at the dark every morning. Hi, he would say. Hi, dark. Laszlo thought.
He thought?
Laszlo thought
He just,
that if he visited the dark in the dark's room, maybe the dark wouldn't come visit him in his room.
in his room.
Laszlo thought that if he visited the dark in the dark's room, maybe the dark wouldn't come visit him in his room.
Okay. There's a bed. There's another bed, post. There's Laszlo.
But one night it did. Now this is the part of the dark that becomes dark. It's the dark part of the dark. And so I think in order to recreate this, we should do an added challenge. Because although it's been very difficult for me, it's been very easy so far for Mr. Klassen. So I think we're going to do an added challenge, and because this is the dark part of the book, we're both going to be blindfolded. Wouldn't that be amusing? We'll both be blindfolded. I'll read out loud while blindfolded, which is amazing, and he'll draw while blindfolded, which couldn't get much worse than it already is. I happen to have a blindfold, of course, two blindfolds.
Of course you do.
Right here. Because we're both going to be blindfolded. No one's going to be tricking anyone else. We're both going to be blindfolded.
Can I just...
I'm not going to trick you.
I want to eat my apple.
It's not time to eat your apple. You can eat your apple when you're done with your presentation.
I missed the
right now you're going to be
service
focusing on these targeted children.
All right. It's a little weird on the side here. This
Well,
is
if
such a
you
bad
didn't want to wear
idea.
that much special Madonna microphone, it would be a lot easier.
I like it.
All right. Now remember, I'm not going to trick you. This is a matter of trust. We're both going to be blindfolded. So I'm going to lead you back to your easel, and I'm not going to trick you, and I'm going to put on my blindfold too. Oh gosh, I'm just reaching into my pocket now and taking out my blindfold. Now I'm putting my blindfold on. Oh goodness, how dark it is. Now let me see if I can find my book while blindfolded.
You're gonna read blindfold?
I know, it's quite an amazing trick, really, because I have very sensitive fingertips. Extremely sensitive fingertips. Here, touch my fingertips here. Ow! That's how sensitive they are. So I'm going to be running my hands along the pages of the book because I'm blindfolded and reading out loud, which is amazing. And you'll just be, I don't know, drawing blindfolded.
This is gonna be really bad.
Laszlo, the dark said, in the dark. The voice of the dark was as creaky as the roof of the house, and as smooth and cold as the windows.
The dark.
And even though the dark was right next to Laszlo, the voice seemed very far away.
There's the dark. I'm gonna try and erase this, but I don't know if...
What do you want? Asked Laszlo.
He's eating his apple.
Laszlo again?
Yeah. I want to show you something, so dark. Ah, what a juicy and delicious apple. I mean, your apple certainly looks juicy and delicious. I mean,
I know, I picked it out.
if I weren't blindfolded, I'm sure I could see that your apple is juicy and delicious.
Yeah. All right.
Don't be ridiculous. No one's trying to trick Mr. Klassen. That would be mean and cruel.
Keep going with the book.
I want to show you something, said the dark. In here? Asked Laszlo.
In where?
No,
In the closet?
said the dark. Here? No, no, said the dark. Downstairs.
Bathtub?
Downstairs?
Downstairs.
Yes, said the dark. And Laszlo's living room was the biggest window in the house. Laszlo looked out at all the dark outside. Above him the roof creaked, and he closed his eyes. Now the dark was all Laszlo could see. No, no, said the dark again. Not there. Down here. In the basement? Asked Laszlo. Yes, said the dark. Laszlo had never dared come to the dark's room at night. Come closer, said the dark. Laszlo came closer. Even closer, said the dark. You might be afraid of the dark, But the dark is not afraid of you. That's why the dark is always close by.